Hey everyone, this is Cubastic. In this video I want to show you a few 3x3 cubes, but these are going to be extraordinary cubes and you haven't seen them in my collection. Today I'm going to show you a small collection of unusual 3x3 cubes especially for you. Rubik's Cube is the most popular puzzle in the world, and there are three types of them. They differ only in the way the color is applied to the cube. Until recently, the most popular type was the standard one, a Rubik's Cube made of black plastic with ordinary stickers, made of vinyl or any other self-adhesive paper. And most often there are such ordinary stickers on a black background. Plastic may be a different color, but this doesn't change its properties. The sticker is on some background, in this case black. Then, after the standard Rubik's Cubes, these colored cubes became popular. Their faces are completely made of plastic of a specific color. There are no stickers here. This cube is considered more durable because you don't have to change the stickers, they can't go bad, they can't get unstuck and so on. Now most Rubik's Cubes are just like that, but there's a third type of cubes which are also allowed to solve at competitions. This is a more durable option for fans of the standard color palette, a black cube with colored elements. It is reliable because there are no stickers but plastic inserts that are inside the elements. They are built into the mechanism and they are quite difficult to get, lose or peel off. This is such a more reliable version of a standard Rubik's Cube, but this is not all that exists at the moment. Now there are many different cubes and a huge number of manufacturers produce puzzles, and now I'm going to show you some unusual coloring and shape options of 3x3 Rubik's Cube that exist. I have 8. If you count 7, that's right, there are 7, but the 8th is getting ready. You will see it at the end of the video, because it needs some time to show off in all its glory. Let's start with a simple cube. It is called a jelly cube, and it looks amazing. I don't know how camera will reproduce this delicate palette of colors, but in real life it looks just awesome. This specific cube by Kiwi company is considered to be collectible. A limited number was produced, and its special feature is that this plastic is matte and semi-translucent. And in some places we can see the structure of the mechanism of this cube. For example, the thinner layers of plastic are translucent and the adjustment screws are visible. All this creates a beautiful illusion that the cube is made of real jelly. Well, the colors are amazing. So let's try to solve it. By the way, here instead of red, such a soft pink is used, instead of blue, white blue, and instead of white, white but with a grey shade. You can see for yourself very nice colors, and it complements my collection very well. I like it. Let's try to solve it. Here we go. Did you know that the feature of color or the structure of some cubes makes it difficult to solve them quickly? Very often people who are used to solving colored Rubik's Cubes are not able to solve cubes of sticker type also quickly. People who are used to a different color palette also cannot effectively solve cubes. For example, at one time I solved only these cubes with stickers, and then I switched to colored cubes. And now I'm having a little bit of trouble navigating, and I'm getting a little bit slower at solving all the cubes except for this color scheme. That's okay, so if your score is a little bit worse, don't get upset. I solved this cube in 16 seconds, so moving on to the next one. Quite an interesting model, a Rubik's Cube of transparent plastic. In addition, here are not ordinary stickers, but plastic inserts. That is, this cube will serve you for a long time and stickers will not fall off. But the basis of this cube is made of fully transparent plastic, similar to glass. Looks just chic and wonderful. There's one drawback: this Rubik's Cube cannot be sold in competitions. Guys, I invite you to visit my favorite online puzzle store, thecubicle.com. Here you will find all the cubes from this video, all WCA puzzles and any accessories for puzzle lovers and professional speedcubers. The range of products is amazing. New cool puzzles appear in the store almost every day. Check the link in the description and use my special promo code Cubastic to get a discount on your order. Now it's time to scramble and solve this cube. Let us call it Glass Rubik's Cube, because I have only such associations. Actually, this video is aimed at relaxing communication between us. I'm just showing you the puzzles that I have that can surprise many, that may seem a lot unusual. And this seems to be a good example of cube that might be in your collection of puzzles. Let's solve this cube on time. I'll try to do it faster than last time, but I can't guarantee that. I should mention that each of these cubes turn quite well. All of them are good, all of them are fast and are very convenient to solve. The glass cube was sold in 1375. Moving on. I have another glass cube, this one. It's a cross between two past 3x3 cubes. This cube is also made of translucent plastic. But it's much more transparent than a jelly cube. It's glossy and it's a color version of this cube. So it's a version without stickers and plastic inserts, but with translucent elements. It looks so beautiful, especially if we do it this way. Looks awesome. No matter from which side we look at it, the view is incredibly beautiful. We can see all the details of this cube's structure. On either side, red, blue, orange, white, yellow, just gorgeous. Again, flow of this cube it's not allowed to be sold at competitions, but it looks just magical. Solving this cube is very nice. Let's try to do it for speed. Well, I'll tell you, it's a lot harder to identify its colors. But you can cheat. For example, when I look at the cube from above, I should only see the top side and two of this front. But here I can see the color of this sticker and this sticker, because the elements are transparent. I mean, I know it's green here, although if I look at an ordinary cube, I don't know what colors are there. This is some kind of cheating, and on the other hand, this mess of colors is very confusing and doesn't allow to navigate well, but nevertheless, let's try to solve it. So, well... here we go. Whoa! Stunning. I don't know, I feel like it's a cube from the future. It's like the aliens threw this thing down from the sky from their flying saucer, because I don't understand what... Now it's not clear at all what is happening. Yellow here is very poisonous color and merges with the rest. Yes! Seriously, the wall 27 seconds? I didn't expect it, but it looks amazing and futuristic. Just look at this structure. It's crazy. It is probably one of my favorite 3x3 cubes. Let's move on to the next one. There are two more cubes, these are the ones I'm going to show you right away. I don't know why, but recently carbon cubes have become really popular. The feature of such puzzles is that this is an ordinary colored Rubik's Cube with stylish, beautiful carbon stickers glued on it. And that's it, these cubes have become so popular that I even ordered myself a carbon fiber phone case, this one. These are unrelated things, just coincidence. I really like to hold this cube in my hands. And it is very strange to focus not on the color of the sticker, but on the color of the plastic. Because I used to focus on the sticker, and here you can say is the inverted version of the usual Rubik's Cube. Looks great, let's scramble and try to solve it. Let's see how fast I can navigate colors. There's something in this one, it's stylish, it's cool. Especially when the cube turns quickly, the black color merges and feels like it's empty. The darkness inside the cube. Damn, cool. I really like it. Try to solve. Here it is not so easy to do, because there is not much color, only around the element. Since I look directly at the element, I see a black void instead of a color, and it is difficult for orientation, but still it's possible. Well, it's good. It's good. Oh man, what? I can't tell. It was very difficult, as with the previous cube, but its stylish appearance is worth it. It's amazing, I love this carbon. Look how it shines. Beautiful. And this is a cube that consists of a fully black translucent plastic, and the plastic inserts in it do not cover the entire area of the element, but only this part. These are such square bagels, and in a scrambled form it also looks very futuristic. The manufacturers are doing much to surprise and attract the Speedcuber audience and make them purchase and add their new cubes to the collection. It seems to me that each of these cubes is worthy of your attention, because it looks very unusual, and after the simple cubes, which probably already bored everyone, this thing very much spices your collection up and makes your puzzle solving interesting. Let's try to solve this cube. I don't even know what we would call it. It's clear that we have a glass cube, this carbon one, and this one. Write in the comments. So, let's go. Also hard to navigate, very difficult, unusual. But I know some people who don't have regular Rubik's cubes, and they take these kind of unusual cubes as their first cubes. Strange. Another two cubes differ not by the color, well, maybe a little bit, but by the oddity of their shape. These two cubes looks amazing, I think. One of them is convex, like this, a little rounded, and the other one is hooked, so let's call them that. In addition, it has very beautiful pastel colors, just awesome. I would like to have myself an ordinary gun with these colors. Just look at it. This blue, pink and green is actually pretty awesome. The interesting thing is if you turn this rounded cube for a long time and then you take a normal cube, it feels concave to you. And if you turn the concave cube for a long time and then you take the normal one, it will feel to you rounded. Here is such an interesting illusion. Let's try to solve each of these cubes. It's hard to turn a cube, 16 seconds. Now pay attention, I take a normal cube into my hands, and yes, it feels concave to me, it's like the centers are drawn, but it's an illusion. Now let's take this one, which I think is one of the coolest Rubik's cubes on this table. Just look how cool it is. And it's very nice to turn it. Well, I get some other kind of pleasure from turning this cube. Just look at it. It looks like it's drawn. Seriously, but in fact it is real. You can touch it, here it is, and now we will try to solve it. So... In fact, you can solve it quickly enough. Recently, Max Spark posted a photo on Instagram where he solved this cube in 4 seconds. A similar cube? I think it's almost impossible. And if you want to see even more amazing things, I suggest you subscribe to my Instagram, the link is in the description. Now the highlight of the program is probably the most unusual 3x3 Rubik's Cube I have in my collection, you're about to see it. Guys, subscribe to the channel and turn on all notifications, because one of the following videos will be dedicated to the detailed review of GAN Peak S3R. Don't miss out. Here it is. You may ask, what is unusual about this Rubik's Cube? Just that its base is green? Not really. Look what it is capable of. Here it is. Now it's absolutely dark in the studio, you can't see anything except what I have in my hands. This Rubik's Cube glows in the dark. Unfortunately, the camera doesn't convey this very well, but in real life it just shines. I can even see my hands because of the light it emits. It's got fluorescent plastic in it. It's storing light and then it's emitting it. The only problem right now is to identify the colors on the stickers, because they look very dark. And when I turn it, it's like it's painting this light in the air. Nice. Amazing. I don't know, I probably won't try to solve it in complete darkness, although by the way it is possible to do so. Okay, I'll try. It's very hard to do that, guys. I give up, turn on the lights. I couldn't do it, as you can see. I tried to solve one side with the right first layer, and it turned out to be something completely incomprehensible, but still I think it's real after a proper training. If you have one of these Rubik's Cubes, write in the comments what is your favorite one. And also write down in the comments which one of today's cubes you liked the most. Well, that's the video we made today and I really hope you liked it. And it came out in the same warm hum format that you asked for in the comments. Hope you enjoyed. I was very pleased to recall such a relaxed conversational rubric. It was a pleasure talking to you, telling you interesting things about beautiful, unusual puzzles. That was Cubastic, thank you very much for watching, bye everyone and have a good time!